Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're making beautiful Jingle Bells bracelets. For our bracelet we're using these beautiful multicoloured bells. They're about 10 millimeters in size, so they're quite small, and then we've got our 1 millimeter satin nylon cord. We need about 60 centimeters of cord for this bracelet. Now it's up to you how far apart you space the bells. This bracelet here is 3 centimeters in between. This one here, they're about 2 centimeters in between. So totally up to you if you want more bells or less, just adjust the size in between each bell. Now we start by threading our first bell on, and then placing the ends of our cord together, pulling that bell down into the middle of our cord. Now pull the cord around to form a loop, pulling the end through the loop and pulling it down nice and tight. So just making sure that bell was in the loop. Now we continue tying bells onto our cord. We're going to work our way out from this centre bell. So placing the next bell onto the cord, and we're going to tie the same overhand knot. Now I like to have all my bells evenly spaced out, so just grabbing a ruler and then doing our same overhand knot on that bell. I'm going to pull mine down onto the 2 centimeter mark. So bringing that bell near the right position, and then bringing our cord around to form a loop, bringing the end through the loop and pulling the bell tight down onto that 2 centimeter mark. So it's a really simple design. We just continue working our way along from that bell in the center. We work our way along, working outwards from that center bell until we've got about 16 or 18 centimeters of bells in the center of our cord. So placing another bell on, pulling it down near the right position, tying another overhand knot and pulling it down tight onto that 2 centimeter mark. Okay, so you can see here I've got about 18 centimeters between the first and last bells. So you can try it around your wrist and just see how long you want it to be. Once you're happy with the length of it, we're going to tie a little sliding knot on the end. So holding our bracelet, we lay the left side cord on top of the right side cord. Now I readjust my left hand so that I can hold it in between my left index finger and thumb. Now with this top cord, we take it down the back and around our finger to form our first loop here. And again to the left, down the back and around our finger for our second loop here. Now we gently remove the 2 loops from our finger, bending the tail end of our cord around and placing it down both loops. Pulling it out the right hand side and gently pulling this knot down tight. I like to try and bring it down slowly and work it into the position I want so that it sits nice and even between those last 2 bells. You can always untie and retie this knot until you're happy with it. Now you can test out your sliding knot, make sure it's sliding okay, and also try your bracelet on for size. If you're happy with how it's looking and sitting, then all we need to do is tie some stopper knots on the ends of our cords. I like to place a bead on each cord before I tie my stopper knots, so I'm just placing them on now. Now I tie a simple overhand knot on each end, making sure I've got a little bit of length on my cords so that my bracelet can adjust. Making sure the knots are even on both cords. Now I cut these tails off just outside the knots and singe with a lighter so they don't fray. So there's our beautiful Jingle Bells bracelet.